Hi, I'm Bob Grisanti, your cameraman. You're watching Taking Stock.
Time to rock and roll. 2 minutes to go here into the closing bell on the trading floor of the one and only New York Stock Exchange. Welcome to the broadcast, one and all. You're watching Taking Stock. I'm your host, JD Durkin. 2 minutes to go. Kind of a minute and a half to go until the closing bell. The S&P 500, it was up, it was down, it was up, trying to make up its mind on the day. Looks like it will finish in negative territory just fractionally. The Dow Jones Industrial Average earlier today reaching a fresh intraday all-time high, largely due to the strength in industrial giant Caterpillar. We'll talk a lot more about Caterpillar as it surpasses $1,000 a share. Caterpillar, along with Merck and United Healthcare, those are far and away your Dow strongest names on the day. And your Dow 30 laggards include Apple, Microsoft, and McDonald's. Apple at one point today down as much as 6% after the company announcing price hikes on its MacBook and its iPad products. Simply put, a series of announcements investors did not want to hear on this Thursday. Bitcoin, meanwhile, going from bad to worse, trading just about as low as 58,000 on the day, retesting a low that the crypto giant has not seen since September of 2024, and that means shares of Strategy, the artist formerly known as MicroStrategy, down 85% off its previous all-time high going back to November 2024. The crowd is not clapping for me, but they are clapping for the closing bell. Barnes & Noble Education set to do the honors. Ticker symbol BNED. Time now for the bell. More Taking Stock coming up after this. I'll be honest, I like to pretend every day that they are clapping for me. Your final tail of the tape on this Thursday, June 25th, the S&P, wow, like exactly flat. Just down 0.21 points, about flat for the day. The Dow up, looks like 0.1%. The New York Stock Exchange Composite Index in positive territory, 0.5%, and the small caps, the Russell 2000 up 0.7%. Palantir looking like a falling knife right now, down 7 days in a row, and whatever the opposite of a falling knife is, that's Micron. Shares of MU reaching an all-time high, up 15% today. Other memory stocks very much in on the fun as well. SanDisk up yet again, another 20%, because why not? Let's bring in our first guest and welcome her warmly back to the broadcast, the great Hartika Singh, economic strategist at FundStrat. It's great to see you here.
It's so nice to be here again.
Welcome back. I want your take on Micron. Just delivered a huge quarter. Do you still see this as being really one of the best AI plays right now?
It 100% is. Semis have been on a roll. This is a crazy hot streak. And I think this is just so impressive because they had huge beats on sales, earnings, guidance was amazing. They're saying that they signed 16 long-term contracts. That's so unusual because historically, memory makers, they sign contracts for a year, right? Like they're not long-term contracts. So this is amazing. And we're also seeing them say that supply is supposed to be in shortage, supply is supposed to be in demand till like the end of 2027, which is pushed out from our earlier estimates. Everything just seems like to be really, really good. And I think the stocks jumped today. It was highly justified.
Are there other memory stocks, quantum stocks, things in that kind of broader AI adjacent trade that you're tracking and following closely these days?
I think it's all about memory right now. And if you look at the Max 7, they are not getting the same level of enthusiasm as the semis have been. SanDisk, Western Digital, Seagate, they have been pushing up almost 7%, 6% every single day, except this week where we had a little bit of stumble earlier on. But yeah, I think other than semis, it's really hard to say because they are the ones making the money right now, and so much of it. They're making so much of it. It's crazy.
I want your take on the Mag 7, or as our mutual friend Jay Woods might call them, the Lag 7.
It's
year to date, we've only had
so
three
sad.
of them that are in positive. It's so sad, says Hartika. What's going on here with these tech leaders?
For the longest time, they were the biggest winners, right? And now they're the losers. And it's so hard to understand, but I think if we look at it since last year, their free cash flow has been really lower than their capex spend, right? And I think